But me and Phil know the one show that dominated like animation for the week, like
Oh yeah.
blew everything out
Oh
the
yeah.
water because the guy who created this show, rest in peace. It's almost been a year.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. I know
you did the one thing. You did your big one.
Yep.
Nobody expected this. Nobody saw this coming.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Super Saiyan 4.
We got Super Saiyan 4.
Yep.
Legitimately got Super Saiyan 4 as canon and direct in the main. I don't. If you're one of those that say, "Oh, GT is canon," it's just a different timeline. We got main timeline Super Saiyan 4. No, he did not turn into a great ape. I believe. First of all, I'm getting excited and choked up.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
It's okay.
But I've been waiting for this for years. Like first of all, we found out that this is basically Akira's version of Dragon Ball GT.
Pretty much.
Is his version
Yeah.
of Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah.
So this was expected. We got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta about a month ago. That blew up the internet. Nobody expected that. Everybody's saying, how does that tie into Super? Vegeta doesn't like to use forms like that absorb a lot of energy. So of course he already figured it out. It's easy to fit that into the canon timeline. Super easy. I honestly believe that this form is something that can only happen when you have a really old Namekian that's really, really good at doing demon magic.
Yep.
I've got a theory.
Go ahead.
Okay, I theorize that Shenron. You remember when he was doing that story on Super, and when we saw
Yeah.
the Super Saiyan God,
Yeah.
he had a red form. What if he was talking about Goku? Because he look at it, it's red. It's not black.
Possibly,
Black hair, it's
yeah.
red. So just thinking about it, that could be canonized into Super because
Like this was like the legit like Super Saiyan God form before they did the actual serum. I could see that. And
Yeah, I
I
just
like
have
the
a
fact
theory.
that this is based off Akira's like original design for Super
Yep.
Saiyan 4.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
only thing that looks weird is the fact that like on his forearms, the fur's not all the way down. But watching this form fight, like
Pretty
like
awesome.
the way he runs, it's primal. Everything is
Yeah.
primal. His fists get bigger. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yes, they do.
channeling. It's like channeling like that Ozaru great ape energy. Like that. That's all this is. So I think he can only. I guarantee you, like possibly in the English dub, they're just gonna call it like the demon form or something. Possibly
Yeah.
Maybe.
they're
Yeah.
just gonna call it the demon
They
form or
might,
something.
yeah.
We got
It'll probably
a couple
something
more weeks to
underplayed,
see.
yeah.
When
Yeah.
when Lance sent me this picture, or when Lance told me about this, I was like, wait a minute, did they do what I think they were gonna do? And then I had to Google it and look it up, and I audibly went, "Oh fuck!" in my car. I was like, "Holy shit, they
Yeah.
actually did it!" I was like, Akira Toriyama, you did it! You crazy son of a bitch, you did it!
You did it.
I was so
Yeah.
happy. I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And then, of course, you go online, you see all the chuds like, "This doesn't make any sense. He's too tiny. I don't like that." And I'm just like, "Oh my god!"
It did make sense
Oh,
for that
fucking
form.
touch grass.
It did make sense for that form to make him grow up in the first place. It never made sense to me.
Right.
But it was just
No.
popular. But like, look at his arms, bro. Like,
I'm just like, what incarnation's arms?
like they're so fat, but it's like it's channeling like that great ape energy without actually turning into it. He made this man grow a tail.
Yep.
Yep.
Without going into an ape form, yeah.
So it's like I'm really excited to see what's to come. The last episode, I think the last episode is next.
Next
Uh,
week, I
weeks.
think.
Next
No,
week
2
is the
weeks.
the 28th is the last episode. So we only got 2 more episodes left. Do you think that Neva is gonna make this happen to Vegeta? Because when Vegeta saw this, he got visibly pissed.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna do it to Vegeta.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
I think
He
that-
got visibly pissed, which was hilarious. But I'm like, Vegeta, you just turned Super Saiyan 3 and you never told Goku. Like Goku was like, when did he learn to do that?
I got a funny feeling we're gonna get Gogeta before the end of the final series, and that'll be the finale.
Oh,
Right.
that wouldn't shock me at all. If
Like
they did.
You just-
canonizing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
100%,
think that is
yeah.
incredibly likely.
No, but using that bug thing that they
Oh,
brought
the
from
bug
the show.
thing, the fusion bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, use that, right? So
What do
I'm
we
just-
think Glorio's wish is? Like, what do you think he wished for?
I have no idea.
I hope
No
he's.
telling.
I hope
To be
Arn-Su doesn't. I don't get what's going on with Arn-Su and Majin Buu and Majin Ku. I don't get what's going on. Like, they're helping. So are they all just trying to overthrow Goma? Like, is he that? Well, yes, he's that bad, but you know,
I thought
like,
it was so funny that whichever Majin, the fat one, ended up going.
Majin Buu.
Yeah, he ended up getting his
Majin
own like Super
He
Saiyan
was
3
Super
power
Saiyan
up
3.
with a
Yeah.
fucking cookie. I was like, damn.
No,
that's a-
I
oh
laughed so
my
hard
god.
at
I was like, that's bringing a whole new meaning to. Do you want a fucking cookie? Yes, I do.
that. Yep.
It's the fact that he was just copying Goku the whole time.
Yeah,
Though. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit had me pretty. Oh man, I just laughed. I thought that
but
was
yeah,
pretty
like
funny.
this like him just wanting to do his own version of Dragon Ball GT, placing it in the middle of the timeline instead of somewhere in the future is actually genius. But it makes me wonder, when are they going to continue the super anime? But in another twist of fate, everything that happened with Dragon Ball Superhero, that film, you know how like Goten and Trunks wanted to, like they wanted to wear those superhero costumes, like in the manga, they became their own great
Yeah.
Saiyaman. Turns out, guess who was secretly the hero that entire time, basically putting to bed all that crap Piccolo was talking about Gohan. Gohan stopped being great Saiyaman.
Mhm.
Gohan became the superhero that Trunks and Goten idolizes, even wearing a full mask that changes his facial structure. He's been a superhero this entire time.
Wow.
He's been fighting crime this entire. He hasn't been lollygagging. He hasn't been waiting, sitting by the wayside idly. Like, he's been practicing this entire time. He's literally been playing the Clark Kent role,
Interesting.
which is nuts. Like, I said, this is crazy. And then in canon, like Toya Toru, he did his thing with this story. Like, the museum that Trunks and Goten go visit, it's legitimately like they have all the heroes. They even have a statue of Goku as a kid, but they don't have his face because they don't know what he looks like.
Huh.
It's just a
That's funny.
statue. It's just a statue of him as a kid. It's the hair, it's the gi, it's everything. They just don't know what he looks like. I said, this is how you bring Super back. This is some amazing storytelling. The superhero that they idolized is nothing but nobody but Gohan. This entire time he's been protecting people. And I think Goku knows that already, which is why he knew that Gohan was still so strong. Everybody always tries to refer to Gohan talking about some man, he used to be this, used to be that. He could still tap into that if he wants to. No, Goku already knew that, because I
Yeah.
believe Goku knew that Gohan was still going out at night fighting crime, protecting the city.
Mhm.
Like, they made a movie about his superhero alter ego. They made a video game about this superhero alter ego, and this whole time it's just Gohan.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
funny.
Speaking about-
That's funny.
Speaking about video games, we are going to get the Daima Part 1 in Kakarot soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I can't wait to play that shit, right?
Yo, I haven't played Kakarot in a while, but I'm getting it just for Daima. Like, I'm downloading
Just
the
for
Daima
Daima.
DLC.
I haven't played in a long
Same.
time either.
Same.
I
Same,
just
I'm-
didn't want to replay all the other sagas that I've already played. I want to play the new stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't wait to use Super Saiyan 4, the new Super Saiyan 4 Beast, whatever you want to call it. When they drop that in Sparking Zero, oh, I'm on it day one.
Me and you got to have a sparring match for
Oh,
sure.
definitely. I'm down.
You're gonna
Like-
lose, Claudia.